Hello, crafty friends. My name's Alicia, but as always, you can call me Crafty Al. And welcome to today's live stream, which is extra special. I'm going to be announcing the two winners of my Easter/Spring Advent live series giveaway. That was a mouthful. If you are here over in the live chat, make sure to say hey and where you're watching from over there. And if you're here on replay, let us know where you watch from down in that comment section below. And speaking of live and replay, if you entered this giveaway, you did not need to be here live, but there will be a deadline to claim. So make sure you watch the entire video to find out if you are one of those lucky winners and how to claim. Today's poll over in the live chat, so make sure you answer, is did you enter to win an Easter Advent calendar? And your possible responses are yes, no, you watched but didn't enter, no, you purchased your own, which I know many of you did, or no, you didn't know about giveaway. Now, if you're one of the 13% of viewers right now who did not know about the giveaway, make sure to get signed up for my email list, which is down in that description box below. And Nightbot will probably be sharing it over in the live chat, which I forgot again to see what Nightbot would be sharing. If you are here live, Nightbot might be sharing messages that don't necessarily apply to today's live stream, but I did forget about that. But most of them are just reminders. Another reminder, I know we won't be here very long today because I'm not crafting or anything, but if you do have a question or comment specifically for me and you're here live, please type question in all caps or Crafty Al in all caps in front of your message. That way, when I do look over, it is a little easier for me to see. Now, if you're here on the replay, any questions I ask of my live audience, I love to know from you as well. And besides the poll, my first question today is, what are you hydrating with? Presley went and got herself breakfast this morning, so she brought me back a McDonald's Diet Coke. And I don't know if I'll be able to show it, but it's a little chillier here today, and I'm in the basement, so it's even more cold. So today I'm wearing my I Love Diet Coke sweatshirt that my husband bought me right around Mother's Day. So it's nice and big and comfy and warm, and you guys know I love some Diet Coke. So let me know what you are drinking or hydrating with over there. So, like I have already mentioned, today's live will probably go kind of quick. We'll be picking the winners and I'll be telling you how to claim that. And then we're pretty much done since we're not crafting. So hopefully you'll be able to stay the whole time. But let me go ahead and show you kind of what's up for grabs here. So last month, right? Yeah, in April, I opened up 8 days in a row the Gummiapan Easter Advent calendar and Crafty with it. Now, I don't have the postage stamps anymore to show you because those are all mailed out. Hopefully, all of those winners have received them. But here is a look at all of the dies that I received over those 8 days. If you have not watched this series, I do have links in the description box below. You can go watch the replay. But another thing that I wanted to remind you all of is Gummiapan has their Christmas 2025 Advent calendars up for pre-order. At least I know Viveca does here in the US. I have the Gummiapan website linked below if you want to check for Europe. But it is up and available for pre-order. And this year they actually have 2 Christmas calendars for pre-order. They have the standard 31 days, so it is a little bit longer than your regular 25-day Advent calendar. And this is the version that Helga sent me last December to open and share with you on camera, the 31-day. They also have the Goodie calendar, which they are smaller dies. If you won any of the mini die bundles during the Easter Advent series, that's the size of dies you would get. Now, all the dies in these calendars are exclusive to that calendar. If you do place your order with Viveca here, Color Me Nordic, please let her know in the order notes that Call Me Crafty Al sent you. These are not affiliate links, but I just like to let her know if one of my viewers did go over there and pre-order. And I double checked my email, and the pre-orders are open through July 31st. So you do still have a little while, like if you need to save up for this to get your pre-order in, but that is the only way to guarantee yourself an advent calendar. She might have some extras come in that you can order later, but those will probably go quickly. So if you're planning on getting it, I would go ahead and get in the pre-order to make sure that you get one. Now, if you are here in the live chat or on replay, let me know, have you already ordered or pre-ordered your Christmas advent calendars? And did you get the 31 day, the goodie, or both? Viveca, just like with the spring advent series where she sent me a calendar to use on screen and one to give away, she is going to be doing the same for us in the winter. So that's why if you can purchase from her, I would appreciate it. I know that she would just show her some love for being so generous. And for the spring advent or the Easter advent, not only did she give me one to give away, which is the one you saw in front of me, but she arranged with Gummiapan in Europe to give one to a European subscriber. So today I will actually be announcing 2 winners. If you are excited to find out who the winners are, put some drums or high fives or something over in that chat box. I'm going to hydrate, and then we're going to get to finding out who the winners are. I see a lot of you are hydrating with water today. Very, very good. Very good. All right, let me go change which tab I'm sharing. So when I did the winner announcement for the winter advent giveaways, I went over specifically how I tallied all of the entries and put my forms together. So I'm not going to go into much detail with that, but you will see the final entries. I want to be transparent with pulling the winners for such a big event. So I do this live. So if you want to know more about my spreadsheets, you can check out that winter advent series from December. But let me go ahead and show you that. So I have 2 different tabs in my spreadsheet where I have tallied all of the entrants. So for instance, in the USA and other category, remember Europe was its own, I went in and like here, entrant number 1, they earned 18 entries. So I put a 1 in 18 boxes. So you'll see here it just kind of goes through, and total on US and other was 1,337 entries, and I did double and triple check all those along the way. Now each of these numbers does relate to a subscriber, but we will find that out at the end once I figure out which is going to win. Over for our European, only 3 of them entered, so there is 70 total entries. So if you're in Europe, you got a pretty good chance of winning. Let me get this back to the top, and to choose which of those form numbers, like we'll be going the form numbers here on the left, to choose which one of those will be the lucky winner, I will be using random.org. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw both of the numbers, and then we will go back to that form and I will share who those winners were. Oh, and I forgot to share this tab. So random.org is what I'll be using. So I'm going to go ahead for the USA and other countries. That's just everybody but Europe. I'm going to put in I need a number between 1 and 1,337, because that was the total amount of entries I had. So let's find out which lucky form number is the winner of that. So we'll click generate, and let's see, entry number 1262. So I'm just going to write that down. We'll find out who that is here in just a little bit. And then for our European friends, I'm going to do between 1 and 70. So that lucky winner is number 42. All right. Then what I'm going to do is go over here and let me make sure I share the correct tab with you. Yes. So for the USA, I need to look for form or I guess, box number. I don't know what you want to call that. 1,262. I'm going to scroll down here. And remember, stay around because I am going to tell you some more stuff about claiming. So 1,262 is entry number 63. So let's go ahead and highlight that. And I'm writing all this down too, so it's easier to find later. And for our European entries, the lucky number was 42. So we'll scroll down here. 42 was entrant number 3. All right. Now, before I reveal who those lucky winners are, I do want to go ahead and tell you how you're going to claim the prize if it's you, and some deadline and other information. Now, since we are kind of getting to the end of today's live stream, if you have any final questions about like this giveaway, how to claim, anything else, please make sure over there that you type in question in all caps in front of your message, and I'm going to save those for at the end. But let's go ahead and find out about our poll today. So did you enter to win an Easter Advent calendar? Let's see what the answer was for most of you. And 64% of you said, yes, you did enter to win. 12% purchased on your own. 12% didn't know about the giveaway. Remember to sign up for my email list, because I always send out messages when things like that are going to happen. Which, speaking of that, this year Spellbinders is having a Halloween Advent calendar, and I will be sharing that here in a live stream series on my channel. So make sure to join me for that. So you'll want to get signed up for that email list. And then 9% of you watched but did not enter the giveaway. So fabulous. Are we ready to find out who those lucky winners are? Let me know. Let me know over there in the chat. Give me some drum. I see some drum rolls already coming in from somewhere else. Oh, hello, Amanda from Pear Blossom Press. She says the Halloween Advent looks awesome. I am hoping so. I love how this year they're like Spellbinders is having the Halloween Advent. Gummiapan had that spring or Easter Advent calendar. So it's fun to spread the Advent love. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get our form back up. And we'll find, oh, I forgot. I'm going to tell you how to claim the prize before we find that out. Sorry. So if you are one of the 2 lucky winners whose names are announced today, you have 1 week to claim your Advent calendar. So that will be until midnight on Wednesday, May 28th, 2025. There is a form at the very bottom of the description box below that those 2 winners will need to fill out before that time. Now, if one or more of those calendars are not claimed, which it happens, guys, so make sure to stay subscribed, keep that bell turned on for all notifications. If one of those is not claimed, again, 1 or more, sorry, I will do 1 redraw. So let's cross our fingers they are claimed, but if they're not, make sure definitely to stick around. And I forgot here too, since we're almost done, please, if you have not yet already, smash that like button, give me your stamp of approval. Right now, there are about 40 of you watching, 35, and only 22 thumbs up. So please give this video your stamp of approval. And if you know of a crafty friend, which I just noticed my camera locked up, let me shut that off. Hold on. Let me change this. All right, we'll have to go to overhead until I get my camera turned off and on. I was just thinking the other day, how awesome that my camera has not been locking up like it was. But apparently I spoke too soon. Sorry. Let me see if I can get this restarted. Sorry, here we gotta, yeah. Stephanie says the big drums gave the camera a fry. Apparently, I was just thinking, gosh, it was so nice the other day when it wasn't going in and out all the time. Okay, are we back? We're back. All right. And now I kind of forget where I'm at. I love how everybody is spamming those drums over in the chat. I know that you are ready to find out who these people are. I just want to make sure that I get everything out. I already told you you have until a certain time to enter to win or claim it. And I'll do a redraw. If you have any final questions, get those in the chat with question and caps all in front of your message. Otherwise, guys, we are ready to find out, right? All right. So let's go over and see who these lucky winners are. All right. Let's see. So entrant number 63 for the USA and other. Let's go find out who that is. Oh, got to go to this one. Number 63 is it you? Is it you? Is it you? And if you are here, you have to shout. You have to let me know over in the chat. Congratulations to Jennifer Summers. So she is in the winning, or she has won the first draw of the USA and other countries. So Jennifer, if you're here, give us a great big shout out. Congratulations. And sorry, let me write her number down. And oh, one thing I forgot to mention. When you fill out that form, everything on that form needs to match what you did in your original entry. Oh, but look, Jennifer is here. Congratulations, Jennifer. Make sure to fill out that form. Okay, let's go find out who our European winner is, and that was entrant number 3. Are we ready? That is Helga. Congratulations, Helga, or Crayobea. I don't think I've seen you here in the chat, but I hope you will watch this and claim your prize. That was kind of fitting. Helga is the crafty friend who sent me that advent calendar in the winter from Gummiapan that we all fell in love with, and then just fell in love with Gummiapan, period. So congratulations, Helga and Jennifer. Remember to fill out those forms and claim your prize. But if you are here and your name was in, remember, stay subscribed. Keep that bell on for all notifications in case they don't get claimed. All right. And then Stephanie says, Helga, you definitely deserve this for introducing us to Gummiapan. I agree. Congratulations. All right. I did have one question come through. And it was from Kristen. And she said, the cards on the shelf behind you look so pretty. Are they Happy Mail? And is there a video to see them closer? They are Happy Mail. What I do is usually switch them out each month. In the description box of all of my videos is my P.O. box address. So at the end of each month, I do share what has came in my P.O. box for the month. Sometimes they are show us your sheet load. So the most recent sheet load of cards, samples. In April, I got lots for my birthday, and that's what most of those are back there. But I do switch them out each month. And yes, if you want to see them closer, check out, it's usually called the Show Us Your Sheet Load / Happy Mail video, and it's usually shared on the last day of each month. So, all right, guys. Well, congratulations to Jennifer and Helga. I'm so excited for you. Thank you to everybody who took the time to watch my series and enter to win. Even if you just watched to watch or because you had your own, thank you so much. And guys, until my next one, which if you do come up with any other questions, leave those in the comment section below. But until next time, I hope you're all having a crafty day. Bye-bye.